Hi, my name is Andy Swindler. I live in the Avondale neighborhood of Chicago, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how I've been getting involved with the mutual aid network here and what that's meant to me and how really easy it's been actually. Um, so I first got involved with my neighborhood, Avondale, and then I started to realize that the different neighborhoods are very well coordinated with each other. And at this point, I'm probably even doing a little bit more with the Belmont-Cragin neighborhood, but they're really interchangeable. And so my main role so far has been as a driver. And, I don't really pride myself as being somebody who does well with logistics and large scale operations. And so I am really blown away by how well organized everything is and just how gracious and kind everybody is and the impact this is having. And my initial motivation to get involved was I realized I do a lot of work more globally, a lot of work bringing people together online, which is especially increased in COVID for meaningful dialogues. And I love that work and it's impactful, and yet I also realized that I wasn't necessarily that involved with my local community right around me. And so this was such a beautiful way to get involved. And as a driver, it's really amazingly uplifting. And I find that at least twice now I have signed up for a shift or responded to a call to deliver. Example, a couple days before Thanksgiving, we were delivering turkeys and hams and food for families in need. And that Tuesday, I was exhausted. COVID is rough on everyone, and I probably got it better than a lot of people, for a lot of reasons. And yet, it's just taxing and exhausting us in all these ways. And I've realized maybe I've finally discovered the extraordinary gift of service in this way, and volunteering and doing it in a physical way. And actually, I'm not really meeting the people for privacy and COVID reasons. I'm just dropping off the food and kind of texting them. But I do receive texts back saying thank you and things like that. So I just know that there's a tangible impact here. And I've lived in food scarcity at various periods of my life, and so I have some understanding of that, but I also have a support network with my family. So I feel like what this mutual aid network is doing is creating a support network, a really meaningful support network within our community, for people who are slipping through the cracks, don't have a family support network, are suffering financially for any number of reasons, don't have access to other programs, or the government isn't stepping in to do that. And maybe it's not even necessarily the government's place to step in and do that. I think this is such a beautiful expression of what it is to be in community together and to take care of each other in a local way. So I'm so thrilled that I could plug into this, and really the organizers make it so easy. As a delivery driver, if you have a car and a little extra time, basically there's an app made for delivery drivers, and you go address to address, and they've got all the boxes all set up and labeled, and it's just about as easy as it could possibly be. Which, hey, being a delivery driver isn't the most fun thing in the world for me, and I actually also have a lot more empathy now for delivery drivers. But it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it because it's fun. I'm doing it because it has an impact, and I think we need to be less bashful about admitting that feels good, that there's a selfish motivation to do this kind of work, because it feels good to do this work. It feels good to take care of people. I think that's part of our human wiring. And if we sort of pretend or expect that we're not supposed to talk about how it feels good for us, that we're just truly doing it out of altruism, I think we're actually missing part of the point. And so part of the reason I'm making this video is if there's anybody like me who, wants to volunteer, wants to be in service, and clearly for other people, but also for yourself. It has given me such a tremendous lift to be involved, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. Thanks.